Morning, y'all. So, yeah, I'm back home. I'm about to upload day 3 on the trip, and just go ahead and forewarn you, it's gonna end abruptly before I think it was close to lunch, and started having issues with the camera phone and not having storage space and all that kind of good crap. So you'll get to see half of the day. What you won't be able to see is that I did end up did end up cooking some specks. Some people call them crappie, some people call them crappie. Down here we call them specks, some white specks or white crappie. Anyway, I did that and lima beans, and it was still good, still fun. But let me go ahead and get this video rolling. Good morning, crazy eye outdoors. Yay. All right, so it's about 4:30 in the morning. Which means it's time to get up. We need to go check. Need to go check on the boat, make sure it's still there. Make sure the river hasn't come up. That can happen. I've had that happen before. As a matter of fact, staying in this very same little chickie that I'm in, I woke up one morning and there was water flowing under the chickie. Anyway, long story, too long to tell right now. All right, let's get up. Coffee on the boil. All right, we need to walk down, check on the boat. So let's do that. And make sure it's still there. Man, that would so suck. Let's see. Get us some bacon and eggs going here in a little bit. There it is. Yeah, she's still with us. No, that's always a good thing. That means that I can continue my journey. Had it not been here, I wouldn't have been too screwed, because I got family and friends all around this river. I could have always just made a call and had people come extract me. Alrighty. Back up for the coffee. Alright, so got my bacon cooking. It's about done. Yeah, it's nice and crispy. I like it. And put it in there. Get some of that grease off of it. Get off her. Would have seen more to process, but I'm on the phone with a buddy of mine. I finally told him, I said, "Hey man, I'm gonna have to stop for a minute. You go do a security round, and I'll call you back. I gotta film, you know. Gotta film this documentary." for the eggs. Yes, I cook it in the full bacon grease, but yeah, I know, bad for you. I don't care. I will actually pat the eggs down and stuff, make sure there's not a lot of grease in them. I probably should have dumped off a little bit of the stuff there, but my gut will remind me later today. Hey, dummy, you know what you forgot to do? Yes, I do. Oh, hell no. You don't waste bacon. It hit the clean part of the floor. Sure it did. Get that grease. Get that grease on top of the eggs. Man. Wow. Good strong black coffee. Hot. Man, that's good though. Where is my spatula? Well, I was hoping this morning we'd hear some owls. Heard one last night. He actually, oh boy, I let that sit too long. Had one last night, woke me up. Turn. Oh yeah. Now that grease is cooking the yolk real good. Set it back. That's one thing I'll let you know. Like a thinner frying pan. This ain't cast iron, like I said. You don't want to leave it on your fire the whole time. Not a good idea. That's how come you have people, I just don't like cooking like that because I burn everything. Pick the damn pan up. I'll just paper towel. Need a piece. Now, put a piece of paper towel down there because, like I was saying, I mean, I like bacon grease, yeah. Is it good for you? Absolutely not. There. So, we are going to try to let these eggs get rid of some of this bacon grease. Because it won't be fun paddling down. I can tell you right now, it won't be fun paddling down the river and realizing, man, I got to make a pit stop. And I'm not going to make it because of all this bacon grease. Not fun. Dang it. All right, dump grease in the fire. Then I'll take this. Oh man. Man, oh man. Get all the grease on there. Yep. This will make my camping or paddling today much more enjoyable. So, breakfast and some coffee. All right, then, just real quick, the way I clean up the frying pan, you see it right there, boil of water. So I treat these kind of like I would treat a cast iron. I'm not going to put soap on them. If you do that on cast iron, then you don't deserve to have cast iron. But anyway, so I just get water boiling and then wipe it out. Grease comes out fine. Any particles, they'll be sufficiently sterilized. And there you go. All right, let's get it started. We broke down camp. Sky ain't looking pretty. I'm gonna try to camp tonight. Depends on what happens. It doesn't show there's gonna be a lot of rain, but 8 o'clock there's supposed to be some, I think it was a 15-20% chance. We'll see how wet I get, and then I'll determine. Won't be making it to Camp Pinckney. This night that I stayed here, stay out of the thunderstorm, actually negated that. I will go past Trader's Hill, and then tomorrow morning paddle back up to Trader's Hill. All right, let's get this started. Well, crap. Looks like we're chasing eagles again. I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at the river around me. Looked up, bald eagle flying off again. All right, I'll see if I can get a picture of him here. He ain't gonna go too far from the river, I don't think. All right, see you in a minute. This sandbar, kind of pretty special to me. Now we're talking when I was in high school. I'm 57, almost 58, right? Back in the late 80s. Me and a fella, his grandpa owned this land, and we would bring a Toyota Land Cruiser through all that. I mean, there's no road. We made roads. Anyway, we'd bring it up in here and hang out, camp. And we called the place, we named the place, and this is what I still call it, Browlocken. So it's a play on the last names of Brock and Allen. Anyway, there you go, buddy, if you get a chance to see this. All right, I got to get back to paddling. Didn't find any eagles. Went kind of slow. I guess he moved on down the river. I'll try again. Try to be a little more cognizant. Anyway, we're out. I think he's still there. Yep, little kingfisher. Just hanging out ahead of me. I know it's hard to see with this camera, but sorry. Anyway, I got to get back to paddling. No eagles. Well, I did see an eagle. No eagles on tape, but got a kingfisher. Missed him. We'll try again. Well, all I can say is the bald eagle population down here is doing pretty good. So I just watched 2 of them flying back behind me. They're gonna go back to where they originally were, I guess. But yeah, dude, I can't believe that yesterday 5 adult bald eagles in the same area. The only thing I can figure is the river being as low as it is, Must be good fishing. But I've never seen more than 2. Like then I just saw 2 right there, but I will try to get some of these on camera. Man, I see why people can't film Bigfoot. They can't get the dang camera up in time. Anyway, all right, bye. All right, so this is what I know of as being called Devil's Elbow. So I did a lot of Boy Scout camping trips and stuff like that up there in that shelter. Used to be a hunting club. Somebody has it now as private land, but used to be some stumps in here that would tear a boat motor foot off in a heartbeat. And I think that had a lot to do with the naming Devil's Elbow. Anyway, a little bit of history. Black vulture, not an eagle. No white tail, no white head. Black head, not a turkey vulture. Anyway, nobody. I might be old. I ain't dead yet. Peace. Go find you something else to eat. Coming up on Traders Hill boat landing. Not going to do a whole historical thing on it right now because I'm running out of storage space. However, I will do a video on Traders Hill. It's a really interesting area. It's actually the original county seat in Charlton back in the 1800s. All right, gotta go.